And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta. We're a couple patches later, experimental patch-wise. We're now on 0.4.70, which I haven't necessarily looked at the patch notes, so I don't know exactly what has been changed. But some minor stuff has probably been changed as a side effect of that. Well, some of it might not be minor, I suppose. We're going to advance rail cannon. Which, when that gets done, we'll probably actually do some ship redesigning. Don't necessarily know if it'll be better, but we'll redesign the ships a little bit. Well, get basically a gunship style ship design. Working towards quantum encryption, which is our last counselor. We're going for management research so that we can get more control points, so we can control America without having other problems. So I think we're good to get going otherwise. How to deal... So we're getting a strike here. So basically I can pay money for the democratic option. We can sort of wait the strike out, which is bad for GDP. Or we can send in the military forces to lure democracy. I think in the long run, assuming we can keep the rest in America low, we probably want to keep the democracy high. So we probably want to just accede to their demands. Maybe not particularly great role-playing as the initiative, but we'd like a happy and healthy America that isn't allied with everything. Isn't allied too much with the EU. We'll want that at some point, because it helps against the aliens.
The people will come to our side.
Things are cool enough.
Things are stabilizing.
The situation remains chaotic.
No, we don't want America joining wars anymore, thank you. And we're going to lose more control of Mexico. Because we had to abandon it to control America. Mainly to protect Mexico from America. Yeah. Which is a bit of a shame. We put a lot of effort into actually trying to fix Mexico, but it is what it is. Okay, most of the missions we had people on, I just set them to repeat, so they're going to do the same thing again. So we can probably keep moving on. We're waiting for one of these two to finish, so we can change up what we're doing research-wise. How is ship construction going? Do we have any ships under construction? Do. So Mars, we have ships being built. Which makes sense. Looks like we lost the Mars fleet at some point. But otherwise, we still have most of our Mars stuff.
Offering
I think we have one under construction in Earth orbit. I think we're about to lose our Martian stuff. Yep. There goes the Martian space base, which there means our space construction's gone.
Order is returning.
We've moved the needle. Violence is abating.
We were unable to increase security.
There's advanced rail cannons. Yeah, probably do want to go ahead and pick up Skunk Works. It's going to slow down the management research a bit, but we want Skunk Works so we can get the third slot. Lost last point in Pakistan, which is fine. We already got rid of Pakistan's nukes. So we've done the same with North Korea. Yeah. It's an easy way. Selling in stuff is under construction here. It's a way to check when the stuff finishes. 2nd of March. Looks like. Okay, so we got that new design. So let's design a new ship. Ship designer. This is in fact going to be a gunship. Probably do want to put the Dumbo on it, which means we need to put the Solid Fusion on it. No, interesting. So the default gunship only has a nose gun slot. I suppose what I want is probably actually the Corvette then. Rail cannon. So it's Mark III, so that's the advanced one. Then we have a whole weapon which would be a laser battery. No, I don't need to. No point in putting magazines on something. Well, I suppose there might be for the rail cannon, but we can hold off on that. Dump a heat sink so we can pull in the radiators while we're actually in the fight for a short bit. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be the pain with running Dumbo. That's usually the reason we don't run Dumbo. Run something like Run Drive, Grid Drive. You get just so much more Delta V for fuel tank. And then nanotube armor, of course, across the board. It's not actually the best power plant. Have 12 tons per gigawatt versus 4 tons per gigawatt, so it's actually multi-core fusion's the best. That would technically be the ship we'd want to run. Because I don't want to drop below half a milligee. At this point, this one's basically not incompetent. It's not maneuverable. I'd actually turn the engines up here a bit. Let's put some more armor on the thing. Put the full front hull. Yeah, okay. So this would basically be a gunship. This might be serviceable. For our designs. Moving over to ship details. Ship costs, yeah. Let's see how it compares. So it's a little bit less maneuverable in comparison to our rocket launcher. Missile launcher one. A little bit better armored. Is more expensive though. And from an auto standpoint, it's saying it's a better auto ship, so to some degree I may believe that. Not sure if I'm gonna go out of my way to, well, might build a few to just put around the station, try to protect the station. So get the earth one up.
Offering support.
I work for you now.
Okay, so we're about to probably lose about Mars mine. That's coming for me.
Violence is abating.
If that's coming for me.
We're winning their hearts and minds. Things are cooling off.
Violence is abating.
One of our most prominent supporters in Canada has suddenly passed away. Moving to the vacuum, so you lose an undefeated control point to another faction or occupy 20 influence to worsen the opinion of the Academy. That's it. Okay. Alright, management research is complete. I think we probably actually just want to repeat that. Oh, the exception is I may want to run administrative node. Grab administrative node so we can get some more control points. Now let's try to generate the administrative node earlier. And we can try to use that as command points and control a bit more of Earth. Oh, there's someone probably coming to blow my stuff up at Earth again, which would be a little bit annoying if that's the case. Could also just be a patrol vessel, it's hard to tell sometimes.
I will help them.
Almost there. Yeah, we're waiting on the tier 2 upgrades at this point. I think it'll be up there.
Things are stabilizing.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us. Order is returning.
Order is returning.
It looks like the rest of it will be done April.
We'll see what we can find.
And yeah, right now we're kind of trying to sit vaguely beneath the aliens' attention just so we can get some more of our research done without getting too much heat. There we go. Then we got Skunk Works. I think we're in a rush for nanofactories? No. Could potentially go for some of the more safe radiators like cobalt dust, quantum batteries or something. The other alternative, which is probably what I should be contemplating doing right now, is grabbing all the lab kits. So we can get all the basic labs. So, do I have lab level 1? Oh, I think I do with materials and space. Apparently don't have the energy lab, so let's do the energy lab next. Okay, so this base obviously is currently functional. In fact, it has a lot of spare power. Let's start replacing some of these destroyed modules with some stuff we want. Well, I suppose less with stuff we want, more with just stuff. So we're going to want a Skunk Works somewhere. Can be anywhere. We'll drop one here. And then we probably do want some science here. Oh, we already have military science labs here. Okay, so that's possibly fine. Do we have any defense here? No, it looks like we don't. So I'm going to place some of the destroyed ones with some layered defense arrays so the thing can attempt to defend itself. It comes under attack. Not necessarily going to work very too much, making it perfect. Alright, that'll leave us with two unrepaired things and a couple of basic tier 1 switch modules. I think it's probably enough for the moment. Then over here, this other one, let's, if we can, oh, we have an upgrade situation here? Where is... Flying, I have one. Might be one of the destroyed ones, to be fair. In fact, it probably is the destroyed one. Let's do the fission upgrades. And then one of these is probably destroyed point defense. And then one of the destroyed ones will make the Skunk Works. Let's give some redundancy in the Skunk Works in case the aliens come for us. Yeah, we'll do double layer defense. Even a little bit. Protected. Okay. So with that, once those cookworks get up and running, we'll have
Mission
a
in
lot
progress.
more capacity to pick and choose with our researches.
Lend in
With
my
our own projects,
expertise.
primarily. And the next phase will probably just be putting a lot of stuff in Earth orbit. Well, trying to put a lot of stuff in Earth orbit. See how well that goes. That's the mine upgrade. We probably do want to do that. Guess I must have the cores already. Let's get all the basic labs so we can at least have our selection of labs.
Violence is abating.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Believe me, these bastards have already read everything.
There we go. We have quantum encryption. Not really worried about ultraviolet because that's going to require exotics to build. I think the point defense might technically auto equip ultraviolet, but we're not going to rush it because it would only be the defense placements. Do we have the tech we need for Tier 2? Well, Tier 2 plus science, space science. That's a good question. Oh yeah, if I go into the full tree, we'll be able to find it pretty quickly. Search the lab, go to the Tier 2 lab, and backtrack the requirements. So obviously, we have a requirement of Life Science Life Science Center. Life Science Center has directed space research, which we have done all the prerequisites for and is not research. So that's probably what we should work on next. There it is. So there is our newest counselor tech. Might need to close open this again to get it pop at the top. Go over to operations. Please get that done. Allows us to recruit a conditional counselor. Also increases our control point management by 10, just flat, even with that manager. The counselor will probably also increase it more as well. And then it gives us crash training programs and stuff for helping with replacements. And that's actually such a high priority, I'm gonna risk running behind on directed space research just because I want that done like yesterday.
Recon complete.
There's another lab done. Do I have all the lab techs now? That's a good question. Nope, don't. I think social science lab. Okay, there we go. So we've got layer defenses and shipyards in low Earth orbit. Let's try to start building a fleet first to defend the shipyard and then to start causing a little bit of problems. Let's do some light gun corvettes for station defense. We'll make that separate from the flying bricks, which we'll keep harassing things with. To make like a fleet of 8 ships to defend our location.
Standing by.
Then we want to zoom out. Let's take another attempt at getting a stable station in orbit of Mars. So I can. And this is one reason to potentially do the small station first, right? Is I can launch a small station and have it built in 30 days around Mars. If I go larger, I have to ship it from Earth, which will take longer. At the same time, we probably only want one. Well, I'll build 2 just so that we can have one operational building stuff and the other one's upgrading. But we really only want like 1 or 2 stations around Mars. Now we look at the orbits of Earth. Any empty spaces in low, and there are quite a few empty spaces in low. I will probably want to put some science and other stuff in low. So how aggressive do I want to be with grabbing space sites? The answer is yes, but at the same time we're gonna potentially have problems with the aliens just show up and start blowing it all up. Well, I'd just be annoyed. It'd be a bit depressing just watching it all get exploded. But let's just grab a bunch of low Earth orbital sites. Okay, so for these little ones, for the moment, let's go ahead and just say that they're going to have vision pile, space dock, so we can build ships, initially defend them, and then also to boost their defense. Even though it's probably not really going to make a difference, we're going to place a point defense array on them. And then we're going to save this app template. So then I can one button push, do that to the other Mars one. Nope, not that one. No. Apply app template. App template apply. Then around Earth, this is actually a good question. How do I want to proceed here? I think just want to build mostly tier 1 stuff here for the moment. The exception might be, like, we'll do solar array, skunk works, solar array, shipyard, solar array, layered defense. So that's keeping the power looking good. And basically that's all our tier 2 stuff. May want some administrative labs, or administrative nodes, just to get a bunch more control points so we can control a lot more Earth. Which I'm going to say... But I'm not going to attack the aliens and just focus on research, R&D and stuff. And maybe that would be the way to go. Just get a bunch of Earth. To rapidly boost science output. In which case we want to do some bunch of administrative nodes. Oh, and we were only allowed to have one of that type anyway, so we'll do an administrative node, which you're only allowed to have one of.
This is Apollo Control. The reference
And then
to
Xenolab.
the lunar module, not to the pressure system. So,
Okay. What's it look like to you, bud? You're doing great. Keep down. Just a little hang up on the whiskey.
We don't have social science lab, but that's probably what I want for the last one.
You need to go.
Okay.
You're left a little to clear the purse. And your harness. There we go. Jack, you see this? This is one of those cards. Yeah, I saw that, Tina. I'll put it right there.
Trying to think of the one we were in the middle building. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so for the moment, let's just save this, and then we'll back out, and we'll apply this to all the ones we're currently building on Earth that don't have most of it designed.
Okay, I'm on a porch.
Yeah,
Now it's
just to save us a little bit of time building these.
Okay, I'm on a porch, Bob. Copy that. Okay. What do you want? What can
Well,
do
I mean,
for you, Bob?
I suppose designing them is a better way to describe that. We'll see how many of these actually get complete. Hopefully they all get complete.
Okay, Jack, and well, I guess that'll wait then. See ready for you? Okay, everything looks normal on me right now. So we can pressure down a little bit.
And this is the one we have set up as a primary dock where we want to defend, so we can actually build space assets. Okay. So we'll wait until that
Standing
builds. Hopefully we got stuff queued up at all the Earth ones we just built. Yeah. We'll see how long the aliens will let us have our fun there. So when I'm looking at the time, it's probably coming up
Offering
close to when I should put a part break in.
assistance.
Order is returning.
Okay. And obviously do want to try to keep
The people
America
will
from...
come to our side.
Well, keep America stable.
Things are stabilizing.
And we'll probably try to roll back into
The
Mexico soon.
situation remains chaotic.
If we can get the control points for it. So there's our covert operations. So with that, we can go ahead and grab the next round. Well, the next counselor. Does manager research want to do next? Or exotic material. Well, we're rolling exotic materials eventually, so let's grab exotic materials in the cycle. We're not going to prioritize that for speed. I think we probably want science, social science labs done, so I can append that to our current construction order. There we go. At which point, I think I have all the labs. I think that's the last lab we were missing. Except for the mobile science lab, which is not a lab. This is a crew effect. Yeah, okay, so let's try to get some more management. then we'll go back down to low. Then we'll have a extra slot once we have the skunk works up. Worry about. And we'll open up the next episode with picking up the counselor. Most of the stuff for the counselor won't apply until it's an agent action anyway, so we'll just wait until the cycle is over to pick him up. Okay, so with that, I hope you have all been enjoying. I am going to record more in this recording session. This is just the beginning of the recording session, but as far as YouTube is concerned, this is going to be where the part ends. The next part will be up tomorrow. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.